Okay guys, so this trick was requested to me to perform, and I watched the video for it. I really liked it. So I'm gonna show you guys the performance of the trick and how it's done. So here's the performance of the trick. So for this trick, I have a deck of cards, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pull out the Joker. We'll set it on the table, and we'll just leave it on the table the whole time, so, because we don't really need it yet, but we will be using it a little bit later. So, then, the spectator can shuffle up the cards, I can shuffle up the cards, they can shuffle the cards as much as they want. It really doesn't matter. The cards are just mixed up. So now, I would spread out the cards and ask them to pick any card. So, I'm not going to look at it, but let's say you pick this card, okay? This card right here, remember it? Just like that. We'll place it right here on the top of the deck. So one more time, I won't look. This card right here. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna go ahead, place it right there into the middle of the deck, just like this. And we can go ahead and give it a couple of cuts, just like this. Maybe some more cuts. I just really want to get this card lost in the middle of the deck, just like this. And maybe one final cut as well, just like this. So now, the Joker here, I'm gonna take the Joker, I'm just gonna toss it into the middle of the deck, just like this. Just toss it into the middle of the deck. So now, when we flip over the cards, you will see the Joker face down right there in the middle of the deck. So, hopefully it landed right between one of your cards. Was this your card, the 9 of Hearts? No? Was this your card, the 6 of Spades? No? Oh, well, here's the Joker, but maybe if I give it a little spin, just like this. Uh-oh. If I give it a little spin, just like that, it should change into your card. Was that your card? The Queen of Clubs? I hope it was, and as you can see, the Joker is completely gone, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do this trick. Okay guys, so here's gonna be the tutorial for that trick. So, all you're gonna need is just one Joker, and then just pick out any random card. So let's just use the 5 of Clubs for example. And you're gonna need some double stick tape. It's really cheap. Just get it at any dollar store, craft store. You can find it anywhere, really. So all you need is just one little strip of it, and what you're gonna do, you'll take a little strip just like this, just like that, a little strip of tape, place it on the back of the Joker right here on the back, and then you're gonna stick the Joker and a random card, in this case the 5 of Clubs, and they're gonna just stick right here back to back just like this, so that it will make a double face card just like this. So it has a Joker on the front, and on the other side is just a random card. And then you can go, I'll put this away. So this is your little gimmick that you have to make. Super easy. You could just make it anytime. So now you have a deck of shuffled cards like this that can be totally shuffled. And the setup for the trick, I guess, take the Joker and place it with the Joker facing up in the middle of the deck. So now, you start by showing the cards, and you say, okay, we're just gonna take the Joker, set it on the table, and just leave it there on the table. So now, you can have the spectator shuffle the cards, and make sure never flip this card over. You never want to do that by accident. So, have them shuffle up the cards, it doesn't really matter, and then have them pick any card, which it also doesn't matter what it is. So, let's say it's the 3 of Clubs. So now, what I did to control the card, so I lifted up about half the deck, put it in the middle, I pushed down, and I got a thumb break, just like this. Then I did a double undercut, where I took about half the cards, moved them to the top right here, and then the rest of the cards below the break, and moved them to the top. And what that did was just control their card to the top, the 3 of Clubs. Now, once you've controlled it to the top, you're going to control it to the bottom by doing an overhand shuffle. So what you're going to do is, instead of just taking a packet of cards, you're just going to take one card, which is the top card. You're just going to peel off that one card, and then you're going to shuffle on top of the card, just like this. And all that did was make their card go to the bottom, just like this. And now you can do what's called a retaining shuffle, where you have your 4 fingers contacting the bottom card, and you just strip out cards from the middle of the deck, but you're going to hold down their card with your fingers, and then shuffle on top, and you can keep repeating this. Just hold it down as you take cards, shuffle on top, and all that will do is keep their card on the bottom. Now here's the one little secret move that you have to do is, you have to get a little pinky break right under the card, and then all you have to do is just secretly flip over the card, just like this. So you just have to flip over the card secretly. How I do it is I use my index finger here, I curl it, and I kind of take the card under like this, and I just kind of use it to turn it over under the cover of the deck. So it's totally invisible. And now the card is face up, and you do this while you say, so it's face down now, so you get your pinky break, and you do this while you say, okay, then we'll give the cards one more cut. So now the card is face up, and all you're gonna do is give it a real cut. So now, in the middle of the deck is their face up card. Now you probably already understand how the trick works, but one more thing you have to do is take the Joker, just lift up a small portion of cards, and now make sure, don't just lift up about half the deck, because look what I just did. I just cut exactly to the 3 of clubs. What I like to do is I like to cut a little bit less, like a lot less than half of the deck actually. Toss the Joker in it, and then put the same half on top, leaving the Joker just like a little bit less than half of the cards up. And what that will allow you to do is when you spread out the cards, you're just gonna throw that in really fast, so they're not really gonna notice where it is. But now the Joker is with the 5 of clubs, which is over here. And now since this is their card, what you can do now is take these cards and you can say, was this your card, the Ace of Hearts? And you can like show the backs. Because sometimes if you cut half the deck and you cut right to their selection, the cards between their card will be the card with the Joker on the back, so you won't be able to flip over the cards. So that's why I like to cut it a little bit less than half, so you can show those cards clean. And then you can spin the card, flick the card, shake the card, it doesn't matter. Show that this card is magically changed into their card. And at this point, they'll be looking for the Joker, and you can just go like this, show that the Joker is completely gone, but it is actually right here. And then you can square up the cards and leave. So, because you don't want them to find this Joker right here. So, I actually just really like this trick. I think it's really fun to do, really simple. So hopefully you guys like that. I'll be doing more requested tricks in the future. So, hopefully you guys like that, and see you guys next time. Bye.